Hello garden lovers! Now that the weather is finally cooling down, we are going to get some fun and extremely nutritious carrots seeded. We are always looking out for foods to grow that are rich in antioxidants and anthocyanins, and these are some great varieties. Look at these beauties. Here we have the red samurai. This is one of my favorites. It's a very large red carrot. Territorial Seed says, "We've searched worldwide for a great tasting true red carrot and finally found it." Here's the black nebula. It's our first time growing this beautiful carrot. Wow, those are some amazing colors. Packed full of antioxidants. Can't wait to taste this variety. Cosmic Purple. It's a beautiful carrot rich in antioxidants. The Deep Purple. It's an 8-inch sweet carrot. And the Nutri Red. You can see here, loaded with lycopene, a valuable antioxidant. We have some very beautiful and extremely nutritious carrots that we'll be growing this year. And carrots are extremely easy to grow with the right soil conditions, but they can be tricky germinating in hot temperatures like we get in Southern California. The trick is to keep the soil moist, which may mean watering a couple of times a day since we are still in the 90s this week. Keeping the soil cool and covered until germination is the key, and to make sure this happens, we'll be using a few pieces of wood and some garden fabric. Hey buddy, you digging into some grass? Good boy. This is our new growing space. You back up a little bit to get the full picture. It's a double raised bed with double cattle panels. And we've got some beautiful cucumbers growing, although they are getting attacked by aphids, of course. So we've been treating them with some neem oil and some peppermint soap. Thankfully, we're still getting cucumbers, but the aphids are just everywhere. In this bed, we're growing lots of heads of lettuce. Got some beets there, some mustards. Got some spinach back there. My favorite Ford Hook Swiss chard, some ruby red. There's some kohlrabi. Got some kale back there, the black magic. And these beautiful Asian greens. This is the violetta. What an incredibly beautiful pak choi. Whenever I stop to admire the beauty of this creation, which is daily, I'm reminded something doesn't come from nothing. Look at the purple hue on that leaf. Wow. Over there is the Red Kingdom, and this is a perfect spot to sow some carrot seeds. To make sure that we get excellent germination, I'm going to be using these 2 pieces of wood. They're going to prop up this larger piece of wood. This is going to act as a cover over the seeds so that they stay nice and moist, because as I mentioned, we're still in the mid to upper 90s. I'm going to be using this Jiffy mix. It's a seed starting mix. It's got ground up peat moss in it. It's going to help the seeds to stay nice and moist. I'm going to be planting them about 1/4 of an inch deep. 2 rows. I'll be getting the seeds sprinkled in, placing the Jiffy mix over the seeds. Then I'll be covering it with this garden fabric and watering it in. And again, I may have to come out a couple of times a day to moisten the garden fabric, because the key is to keep the seeds as moist as possible, and they don't need light to germinate. So to help with the moisture retention, I'll be getting this board placed over the garden fabric. And to get the picture perfect carrot, another key is loose soil, free of large chunks like hard dirt clumps and rocks. The hard chunks act as a deterrent to the root growth, and it causes them to fork. But it can create some fun looking carrots. Dig up a picture and put one in the corner. Also, carrots don't have to be grown in the ground or in a raised bed. They could be grown in a container like this one. Here I have some red ruby growing in this large container. It's a pretty deep container. And if I didn't have these ruby red Swiss chards growing in here, I think it'd be fun to grow some carrots in here. I'd probably be able to fit about 25, and how beautiful it would be to see all the carrot tops growing and bushing out of this container. All right, I'm gonna get these guys sown in this raised bed, and then I will share really quickly the health benefits that carrots offer and 2 ways we store carrots once we harvest them to make sure they last as long as possible. It's been 6 days and we have germination. This is a surefire way to get your carrots to germinate in the high temperatures that we get in Southern California. Although it looks like the 90s are finally gone for the year, and we'll be in the 80s for the next month or so. And I also wanted to share with you guys a great resource. When I was studying about the health benefits of carrots and also different ways to store them, I came across this great resource from Harvest to Table on how to harvest and store your carrots. We store ours in a water bath. We harvest them, cut off the tops, fill up a long container with water, and store them in the fridge. They keep this way for at least a month, but you could see here, carrots stored in cool, moist conditions will keep for 4 to 6 months. And right above that, he talks about storing them in a root cellar, basement, or garage, in a bucket or wooden box filled with either sand, peat moss, or sawdust. And I'm thinking soil would work also. Harvest to Table has lots of great resources on the different vegetables that we love to grow. One of my favorite things to do is to study and learn about the different foods that we're growing and eating, and I was shocked to come across this article about carrots. This article is by Live Science, and it's 7 foods that you can overdose on, and apparently if you eat too many carrots, it can bring too much beta-carotene into the body and cause a bright orange hue in the skin. Okay, but we certainly won't be eating that many carrots, so this doesn't look like it's something to worry about. Carrots have so many health benefits. Medical News Today notes that they're high in beta-carotene, fiber, vitamin A for eye health, K for bone health, C for a strong immune system. 1 medium carrot has 4% of our daily potassium requirements, and of course antioxidants like lycopene that are known to fight free radicals in our bodies. And this amazing variety, the Black Nebula, is rich in anthocyanins. What a great addition to all the health benefits that these carrots have to offer. And they're all starting to pop up. All right, that's it for now. Looks like we have lots of delicious Asian greens to harvest. And we have so many videos that we want to share with you guys. We've been wanting to film our new compost design to share with you guys. Got lots of amazing varieties of food that we're growing, but finding the time to film and edit is the challenge right now. All right, that's it for now. For more short videos on how to grow food in Southern California, hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoy your week and enjoy your garden.